In this tutorial, I will explain how to draw the Archimedean spiral. For drawing Archimedean spiral, the data required is greatest and least radii. When a point is moving from one end to the other end, least radius is not required. In some cases, the point moves from one end to the some distance from the other end. In that case, 2 radii are required. So here, assume that OP is the total length of the line, that is greatest radius of the circle, and OQ will be the least radii. With OP and OQ as radii, you draw two concentric circles as shown here. Now divide these two circles into some number of equal parts. Let us assume in this case as 8 parts. Now I am going to draw the Archimedean spiral for 1 and 1/4 of convolutions. That's why you give the numbering as for one convolution 8 parts, for another 1/4 convolution, that means up to here 1/4 of the circle you have to cover. For covering 1/4 of the circle, you will get 9th point and 10th point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for one convolution, and 9 and 10 for another 1/4 of the convolution. That means totally 10 points you have to mark on the circle, because here number of divisions are 8 and you are drawing for 1/4 of a convolution. And the distance between PQ, this distance, PQ distance, you have to divide into 10 equal parts, because 10 parts you have considered on the circle. That's why this PQ distance, that means the point is moving from P to Q. So this PQ distance you have to divide into 10 equal parts. Suppose the point is moving not up to Q, it is moving up to O. Then OP you have to divide into 10 parts. But here the point is moving not up to O, it is moving up to Q only. So divide PQ into 10 parts. This PQ distance you have to divide into 10 equal parts, something like this. Next, now take O as center and O to 1 as radius. Draw an arc until it will intersect with the O1 dash line, something like this. This point is now P1. This is now P1. Next, take O as center, O2 as radius. Draw an arc up to this line. That means O2 dash line. This point is now P2. This is P2. Next, O as center, O3 as radius. Draw an arc until it intersects with O3 dash line. This point is P3. Next, take O as center, O4 as radius. Always center is O only. O as center, O4 as radius. Draw an arc until it intersects with O dash and 4 dash line. This point is P4. Next, again take O as center, O5 as radius. Draw an arc. This is P5. This is P5. Next, again take O as center, O6 as radius. Draw an arc. This point is P6. Next, again take O as center, O7 radius. Draw an arc until it intersects with the O7 dash line. Here you will get P7. Then P8 point, O8 as radius. Then you have to draw the arc onto O8 dash line only. So here itself you will get P dash. This point itself is P dash. P and P8 remain same. 8 and P8. 8 point and P8 point remain same. Next, take O and 9. O9 as radius. O as center. Draw an arc onto O9 dash line. something like this. You have to draw the arc. This point is P9. This point is P9. Next, O as center, O10 as radius. They have to draw an arc onto this line. So here you will get P10. P9. This is P10. Now draw a smooth curve joining P, P1, P2, P3, so on P10. This is the Archimedes spiral for 1/4 of a convolution. Now, how to draw the tangent and normal for this? I am taking a point somewhere here for drawing tangent and normal. Okay. So what you have to do is here for finding tangent and normal, you have to calculate the constant of the curve. So draw a line joining O, P to O. Draw a line joining PO, something like this, and you have to draw a perpendicular to this PO line like this. You have to draw a perpendicular to this PO line like this. The length of this perpendicular line is the length of this perpendicular you call as some OR. OR equal to OP, this distance OP minus OP2 divided by angle between these two lines. Angle between OP and OP2 is 90. That means any 2 points you have to take. Suppose if you take OP and OP1, the angle between them is pi by 4, 45 degrees. You have to divide that with pi by 4. So here I am taking P and P2. That means OP and OP2. The difference of these two distances divided by angle between these two lines, that is pi by 2. That will give the length of OR. That will give the length of OR. After finding OR and you have to mark this length. Then draw a line joining R and P. This will be the normal. RP will be the normal. And if you draw a perpendicular to this normal line, that will be the tangent. This is the procedure for drawing Archimedes spiral and tangent and normal to the spiral.